Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an update on my project pan. I do not have everything with me because I did leave some of it behind in Utah, but I'll still go ahead and talk about those things. First, what's on my lips is a combination of the Bite Beauty Lipstick in Fig and the Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush in Candy Baby. So first I used up some mascaras. I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I used the Sephora Lashcraft mascara, which I liked both of those. I used those up when I was in Utah, so they stayed in Utah. I wasn't going to bring my trash back. But I also used up the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara. You're going to have to go to my empties to see how I felt about this. I replaced it with the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It comes with a mascara and a primer. I haven't used the primer yet. I've only used the mascara, but so far I like it. This is the Milani Moisture Lock. I believe I was up here somewhere, and it's practically gone. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits just because it's at that very bottom part, and it's kind of hard to get out. So I am going to say that that is done. I didn't replace it with anything because I am still working on all 4 of these. Okay, so I just barely marked these, but the Victoria's Secret, I'd say, is about to here. There is some like stuck up in here, so I think once it settles, that's about where it will be. Same thing with the Liplicious one. There's some stuck up in here, but I think once it settles, it'll be about to there. So I've used a good bit of that. I don't know that you're really going to be able to see any progress in the Soothing Lip Balm. I do use it a ton. Gosh, it smells so good. I've got some pretty good divots going in this. It's just hard to tell because it's shiny and clearish white. So I do still use this a lot though. And then my Fig lipstick. I hope you can see some progress in this because I did use it quite a bit. It's a little hard to use because it's really loose on the bottom. And so when I use it, it really bends and sways. But I am getting use out of it. The Urban Decay Minor Sin Primer Potion, I'm calling it quits. I didn't ever reach for this, and so I don't see the point of holding on to it if I don't even like it. It's really old, so I'm just calling that done. I was using that as a highlight, so I'm going to bring in my Becca Poured Highlight in the shade Pearl. I also used up the Laura Geller primer, finally. I am going to put in the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, which I don't have right here with me right now, but I am going to use that. I'm not walking back to my room to get it because I heard my son, and I want him to go back to sleep. The rest of the things I have not used up yet, obviously. So first is the Milani Liquid Eyeliner. I've twisted this up a few times. Like I said, it's one of those that when you twist it up, you can't twist it back down. So I have no idea what my progress is. I have to be honest, I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup because I'm in my first trimester of pregnancy, and I just haven't been able to be bothered with applying makeup most days. So I'm hoping that this will be done by the next update. The next thing is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I still have a good divot in here. I don't know that I'm going to make it through this by the end of the year. But even if I can at least hit pan, that would be really great. And it's one of those you can't, I mean, it's really hard to see progress. Hopefully it's coming. Okay, the Essence Make Me Brow. I have figured out a way to use this. I do think it's pretty empty, so it's about here on my brush. Yeah, I use it quite a bit. Even when I don't wear makeup, I still like to have my eyebrows done because I look really weird without eyebrows because they're very blonde. So I don't fill them in, they look weird. Anyway, so even when I don't wear makeup, I pretty much still will use this. It's just kind of slow going. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation. I'm about here, I think. This is so hard for me to use because it only matched me for like 2 weeks this summer. And I don't like it doesn't sit well on my skin. So it's really hard for me to want to use this, but it's one of those things that I feel like I can just make it work and use it. So it is gonna stay until it's gone. Okay, another thing that is going to be leaving is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. I just never reach for this, especially because my foundation is a little bit yellow. So I feel like that kind of covers up my dark circles well enough that I don't ever reach for this. So, and it's way past its expiration. So I'm calling it quits on this. I will pull in the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. That is in the shade Brightener. So that will be coming. Again, it's in my room and I don't want to go grab it. The Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's so hard to tell. It's to that point where it squeezes out a lot of like watery liquid before it squeezes out any product. I would say it's down to there. My Dream Bouncy Blushes. I am still working on Hot Tamale. I live in Virginia. It's still pretty warm here. It doesn't feel like fall. So I am gonna go ahead and keep using this until it feels like fall. Once it feels like fall, I'll go ahead and switch it out for the one in the shade Plum, which is obviously a deeper tone, more fall appropriate, but it's just too warm to wear these deeper, darker shades right now. Okay, so I figured now was the perfect time to film this because tomorrow is the first day of fall, and I decided the way I want to do my eyeshadows, my eyeshadow palettes, is by season. So I'll just use it for 3 months and then pick a different one. I've been using the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. I really love this as an eyebrow powder. I have some good divots in here. I feel like I got good use out of it. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of it. It's just, it's not going to be in this project anymore. So I'm going with the Lorac Pro because it is about to be fall time. That's what I have on my eyes right now. I have deep purple, pewter, champagne, and white on right now. I'm really excited to get use out of this palette, and we'll see how it looks by the time winter hits. Okay, so that is my progress on my project pan for the year. I'm hoping in the next little bit I can get rid of some of these things that have been in for a few projects or a few updates. I hope you enjoy this, and until next time, bye guys.